Destination Open Road. If you guys have been following along, you guys will have seen that we bought a new rig. And we only had about 4 days to get that ready and get on the road. So you are actually seeing the ending of our travels that we've been on for, how many days?
5 days.
5 days.
We moved fast.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm on a crappy road right now.
A very, very crappy road. So we are going to backtrack just a little bit with you guys. We're going to show you a couple of the places that we stopped. We did not film everywhere that we stayed, just because we were moving out. We were traveling pretty fast. We did stop and have some fun one night, and then the rest was just kind of get up and go. And some places we just didn't even film because we just didn't have time. We just wanted to get on the road and get going.
And when you got to do 1,500 miles and you only have done 500 in a few days, panic sets in.
Yeah. The location that we're going now, I will share with you at the end of the video here. It is not our final destination. It is the first destination of our trip. And then we'll explain to you guys at the end of the video what we're doing. But here, we'll show you guys a few of the places that we stayed. So, right here.
Check it out.
Wow. Such a beautiful RV.
Are those all roadies right there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, we're following this gentleman. Oh, Scotty's got his seatbelt off.
I know, I didn't realize.
We just came out of the office. Alright, this gentleman's taking us down to our site. And we are at the Seven Feathers RV Resort. Okay, so we got all parked. We needed to take Pumpkin for a little walk. We've been in the truck for the last 5 hours. But this is where we're parked for the night, and we're going to go show you guys around this resort. It's beautiful. So we just came from the little dog park, and I forgot to film it for you guys. It's really nice. It's super big. Pumpkin was the only one in there, so she was loving it. Anyways, this looks like a nice little area that you can sit and have a fire. You'd have to check in with the front office about building a fire. I'm not sure what the rules are about that. But anyways, here's a nice little reader board about some of the information about the plants that are around here.
Say anything about poison oak?
And some pamphlets that you can grab.
I'm looking for that plant that gets me every time. Yep, there it is. Poison oak.
Alright, we're going to walk across this bridge. There's a cute little creek here, and they also have camping up here as well, and I want to go check it out. The gal in the office told me that there's a range on the other side of the mountain, so it can get a little noisy in this back half of the area. But look at this little creek. It's gorgeous. Really nice little tiny creek.
Well, this is also a nice area up here, but you can hear the range in the distance, so not a place for us and the puppies.
Yeah, Pumpkin wouldn't like it up here, hearing that, but I think the sites are a little bit more spaced out. It's pretty up here. So here's a pretty little plaque, Cow Creek Band of Umpqua Tribe of Indians. It's a pretty little plaque right at the end of this bridge. Let's go check out the pool. Yeah, this is a nice pool. They've got a little hot tub over there, little lounge chairs. I do know that the towels, they don't normally have those. The pool down at the hotel is broke, so people are coming up to use this pool. But yeah, really nice. Oh, nice. So they've got lockers in here so you can store your belongings while you're swimming. They've got showers. I'm assuming you need a shower before you get in the pool. It's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice room. Won't be visiting this place. I think I'll hit the pool first.
Yeah.
Too much work.
So they do have showers that are free to use. I think there's probably like 8 of them, 4 on this side and 4 on the other. And then here's a laundry room, I think.
Oh, there's the laundromat. Come on, Boogie. We gotta check this out. This is Daddy's important part. Come on. Come on.
For being a resort, I don't think that's too bad for prices. Scotty probably thinks it is, though. A couple vending machines here. I don't see an ice machine. I think that you can buy ice at the office, though. They have a board here so you know what's going on down at the casino. And if you travel with kids, they've got a really nice little area for the kids to play. All in all, this is a really nice resort. So this path goes all the way back down to where our camper is. We picked out the very last campsite so we could kind of have our own little privacy. But yeah, super nice campsite. They do have the shuttle bus that takes you down to the casino. And this is the last little place before our campsite, our horseshoe area here. I don't know if you have to bring your own or if you can rent them up at the office. You'd have to ask. Alright, so our price for the night was $78 plus tax. I don't know what it would be if you were to come here, so you always want to check at the office to make sure that it's not different. It may have been because we have just a small camper, so you always want to check that. So anyways, nice resort, recommend it. Alright guys, we're in the Shasta Trinity National Forest, Algoma Campground.
So you can see it is a 14-day limit. Please don't abuse that. And it looks like there's fish in this river. And from what Terry and I can see, it looks like there's like 4 or 5 campsites, and not everyone, the sites you're going to get a picnic table.
And this site back here, somebody could come up and park back there right in back of us, but we're only here for one night.
This site here in front of us is nice and level, but no picnic table, and you really can't pick one up and move it. I did have a look-see in that bathroom, and it's pretty clean, and plenty of toilet paper.
So when you come down in here, you take a right into the little camping area, and then there's one spot right above here where some people are. Then to the left, there's this spot, but it's a little bit of a dip here, and it's not real level.
Big crow.
Gosh, that startled me.
Big old crow.
He startled me. We are in the National Forest, and there are animals, wild animals here. You can see the log jam that got caught up there this winter, probably. Yeah, that was probably a nightmare. But you can see how high up the river gets.
And we got neighbors across the river too. So there's camping on the other side.
Yeah, you can see from here. There's a campsite over there as well. You could do this one if you were maybe tenting it. Well, not really. I was gonna say you could put like a one-man tent right down there, 1 or 2 man tent right there. You could hang a couple hammocks if you were, had that going on. The tables here are a little, they need some work. Not a lot of funding through here, I don't think.
I think they've lasted for 30 years.
Yeah. We've seen that in almost every national forest that we've gone to in California, that the funds just aren't there, I don't think, for keeping up with the national forest.
Well, at least people haven't cut them up and burned them.
Yeah, well, they've had so
not
many.
all of them.
Well, they've had so many fires that I think a lot of their funds probably go to fires these days. So we're very, very grateful that we even have a forest to come to in California right now. I'm not sure what that's trying to tell you. Somebody hit that.
It's our first time checking out the McCloud River. This is a beauty. And there must be some great fish in here if they say, if you catch them, don't clean them in the park. So.
Oh, do they say that?
Yeah. Come on.
Pretty. So that's the other site there, but right there, you could pull in there and camp too. I think that's just another spot there. And then right up on the hill up here, there's a spot. So coming down the hill to the campground, there is this first pull out here. And it looks like people have been camping here. Very hilly. Pumpkin, we had to take her leash off her. She got too wound up.
Yeah. The bridge got her.
Did it scare you, huh, baby? So we're in between Weed, California and Susanville, California. Up in Shasta, Trinity, right?
Yeah.
Those two towns. Well, we are heading back to go make some dinner, and we're gonna watch a movie. If you come up into these areas, I would download something to watch if you want to watch a movie or something like that. It's a little breezy out tonight. We're not gonna have a fire. That was our plan, but being in California, breeze, fires, no, not doing it.
Yeah, I see the non-mixing part of that, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch a little movie that we downloaded, and we'll probably hit the sack and start all over tomorrow. I should have shown you guys what I was making, but y'all know how to make a salad. I just do romaine and some red cabbage, some carrot shreds, and then I put some gorgonzola cheese, some Parmesan cheese, and some, I think this might be mozzarella or Gouda, I'm not sure. And then just some tomatoes. I'm also going to put some black beans on the salad, and then that's it. That's our dinner for the night. All right, guys, this is our departure time. It's about, what, 10 o'clock? That's usually when we get on the road.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Temperature's beautiful here. Gonna miss this place.
Yeah, it's a nice little quiet area. I wouldn't want to stay more than a couple nights. There's no service here. There's not a lot to do up in this area unless you're hiking. That would be something. We did get a little bit of firewood, so that's nice. We weren't able to have a fire last night because, well, now listen, we weren't going to put our fire right here. I'm going to say that right off the bat. We know better. We were going to make a new little one and clean this area up, move it out a little bit. But people had left some good firewood up here, so we're going to go ahead and take that. We're still in California, so we're good, I think, to do that.
Yeah, we can take
Once we get it, yeah.
Not bring it in. And it was actually
Well,
just
I don't think
breezy
Nevada
last night.
wants us to bring it into theirs, so I think you want to keep it within the state.
Well,
I think
probably
is
be
what
in
they do.
California still today, then.
Yeah. Okay, so before we end this video, we're going to take you down and show you one little part of this campground that is really quite neat.
Yes.
And if you come here, you'll want to know this. This is not the best campsite right here, but if you maybe got this one over here, you would have that whole back section there. And maybe somebody in this area, not sure. But there is one little trail here that you can take, and it will take you right down to the river. There's not a whole lot of beach around the river area, but we discovered this little area this morning, so this is great. It's always nice to find a little trail where you can get down to the river. All right, I paused for a minute just to make sure there were no bears down here. I don't want to approach a bear while he's eating his breakfast. All right, so if you come down that little tiny trail, it's a beautiful little beach here. You could sit out here all day long. And this is a nice little area. The water's moving pretty quick, so you wouldn't want to get out here in the rapids down here. That would hurt your bum. So anyways, nice little area right here. There you go. Here's the little secret of this place. Even though the campground isn't the greatest, they do have access to get down here to the river, which a lot of times you can't get onto the river when you're out camping in the national forest. So this is great. Yeah, that's a nice site. Kind of tilted though. You can see Oh, it's very tilted. But that one right there is pretty great. Yeah. Not bad for an overnight stay. So we enjoy staying in an RV resort. We also love to be in the national forest or on BLM land. Let us know what your favorite way to camp is. Leave Scotty a message in the comment section. See you out at the property, Nicole. See you there. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us on our adventure south. We are at Aja's place, Pandemonium, if you don't know. We are here for just a couple days. We're going to celebrate my birthday, hang out, get caught up, and then we will be heading further south. So don't forget to subscribe and check back with us.